Hello, hi, where were you?
Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Oh my god, sorry, I couldn't, I cannot stop laughing. Why? What happened to you?
Oh, because of the shave.
Yes, of
Because I
course.
shaved, that's why. Yeah, so I just do that every 6 months, to let my skin breathe.
Okay. So it's after 6 months.
I have shaved after 6 months, yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking. After 6 months, you have shaved. And frankly, you're not looking good. I mean, you're not looking
That's
that good.
okay. See,
I'm
maybe I'm
sorry.
not looking I'm not looking my best. No, but that's
Yeah.
okay. I understand. But I need to do that, right, to take care of my
Yeah,
skin
but
and like
if it's good for your skin,
self-care.
then yes, exactly, self-care. It's just fine. Anyways, how have you been?
Great. Thank you for your honest opinion.
And
I'm
I'm
good.
sorry.
I was busy with some work, with some, sorry.
I said I'm sorry also. Please don't mind
No,
for
no,
my
no,
honest
definitely
opinion.
not. It's
Okay.
fine. And I actually appreciate it. I want people around me to be honest. Um, but what I was saying was that I was busy with some work, so I couldn't put in my working hours. So, do you have any questions or doubts before we start?
No questions and doubts are like doubts. No doubts, just that you were suddenly disappeared and you were not available. So that's why I was wondering like what happened. And that's it. Like as you have mentioned, you were busy, so it's fine.
Yeah, with my full-time job, I had to do some project and I couldn't get free time, so I had to do that.
Okay, that's
All
fine.
right. Anyway, um, today's topic is a bug or insect's life.
No, today's
No,
topic is makeup.
makeup. Let me check. Okay, we can talk about makeup. Not a problem.
What was the topic? Bug or insects?
Yes,
Okay, then better we should talk about makeup.
because you're not interested in talking about bugs or insects.
Yeah, and I think I'm bit it's a bit new for me. So I mean,
No problem. We can talk about makeup. All right. So let's start off with the most basic question. What are your thoughts on makeup?
makeup. Like being a girl who don't like makeup.
Who
I
doesn't
like
like
makeup a
makeup?
lot. Sorry.
Who doesn't like makeup?
Uh, hello. Can you
Yes,
hear
can
me?
you? Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So being a girl, I like makeup, though I don't know how to do it properly. But yes, I like it. When someone would come and ask me to like, can I, can I do a makeover? Actually, not makeover. I don't like makeover. I just like minimal makeup. Minimal makeup.
Okay, that makes sense. Um, does someone come and ask you for a makeover?
If some, yeah, I mean, like my sister is a makeup artist, so she usually comes if she learns something new. She comes to me and she's like, "Can I try this to on you?" And I'm like, "Okay, if if I will good look good, then only you can try on me. Otherwise, please don't."
So she experiments on you and you're okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with that sometimes if it's not irritating, because I don't have patience, so I cannot sit for more than like 15 minutes. So it depends on that, like how much time it will take. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. So what sort of experiments has she done on you till now?
She has experimented.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she has experimented a lot of eye makeup on me, like a type of eyeshadows. So she has tried on me a lot of time, and I
She has
like that.
experimented with eyeshadow.
Yes, she has experimented with eyeshadows.
That's it. Just that's simple makeup, right? That's not that complicated.
Yeah, and I think it looks good. It
Enhances
enhances your beauty or your look.
features. You can say features because a lot of times we, not we as in girls, use foundation or blush or just to accentuate. Accentuate basically means put focus on certain features of their face. If someone has a sharp jawline, they will do their makeup differently. If someone
Yeah,
has really puffy cheeks, they'll do makeup differently. If they have really pretty eyes, then they would try different color schemes. Like they wouldn't do something that is really heavy around the eye because they want the focus to be on the eyes, right? Whether
yes,
someone has
exactly.
green eyes or like maybe even gray
Like
eyes.
highlighter maybe sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So your sister, does she do a lot of makeup like in terms of bridal makeup or just like an Instagram channel or what is it?
Yes, I mean she does all type of makeups like normal and bridal. So yeah, both.
Okay. You said all type of makeups.
All
Can
type,
you
all
correct that?
types of makeups.
Can you correct that
All types of
sentence?
makeup. All
Yes.
types of makeup.
Yes. You put types in plural because we are talking about multiple types, right?
Types.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
All right. Perfect. Um, so you said you don't use a lot of makeup, right? You're not a big fan of makeup.
Maybe I'm a fan of makeup, but I don't know how to apply it. Though I like, so simple example is I like kajal liner a lot, but I really don't know. Or if I try, it will like
You
it
get
will not.
ruined.
I, I'm not able to apply it properly, and it will ruin my look. So it's better I just use lipstick because that I know how to apply properly.
That's exactly like me. I love food, but I don't know how to cook. So I'll just ask someone else to do it.
Okay. Yeah, obviously. I mean, I always ask someone else to do that for me. And everyone, I think people around me knows that I love it, but I don't know how to do it.
People
So
around
sometimes
you know that.
people around, okay, people plural. Yeah, people around me know that.
Yes, because in this case, the knowing is not how many people know it. It's what they know. And they know only one thing. Right? We're talking about one thing. They know that one thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Knows will be more like, hey, does your boyfriend know that you apply a lot of makeup? And you'll say, yeah, he knows. Right? That is how we'll say knows. Okay.
Okay. So here you're talking about I am expressing the thing which people know. But what I understood was I use people. That's why I cannot use knows. So is it also fine, or I am
No,
getting
the
mixed up?
know is what do they know? The one thing. The one thing people know is that I don't know how to put a lot of makeup. Right? That is one thought. So the thought is singular. So we'll say no.
Okay, okay. So
Okay.
in that sense, it's no. Okay.
Yes. All right. Great. Moving on to the next point. You don't use a lot of makeup, but I'm sure you have your own preferences in terms of brands or shades. So let's talk about that. What do you like? Which brand do you like buying or applying the most? Or which shades match your personality or your attire?
Oh my God. So I'm very bad at this. As I told, my sister is a makeup artist, so she always like bring that things for me, like makeup products. So yeah, I always, because she has learned this thing somewhere in a good parlor maybe, or in a good institute. So she knows all the good products or all the good brands, and according to my choice she bring products for me.
She brings
So
them for you. See, again, now here we are talking about products. What does she bring? Products. Products are plural, so
she
brings.
bring for me, she brings for me.
She brings a lot of products, or she buys a lot of products from.
Yeah, she brings a lot of product for me.
Brings, yes. You said bring. She bring a lot of product is incorrect. She brings a lot of products.
She brings
Here
a lot of.
again, the sentence is focused on products, and there are multiple products. Then we'll say brings. She will bring it for me. One thing. She brings them for me, or she buys them for me.
Yeah, she brings them for me. basically I want to
I
choose.
hope you're understanding what I'm trying to explain. I'm not
Yes,
confusing it.
yes. We are focusing on what I want to say.
Yes, exactly. All right.
That's fine.
Great. That's great. So you
But
actually
sorry.
go on, go on.
Yeah, like, but one brand is my favorite, that is Lakme, and I use it like all the time.
Yeah,
It's
I've
just
also heard of a lot of good brands. So uh, I have some like our rich friends, and they always talk about Mac, and they always talk about can't even think of the brands. Can you name me some brands, the high-end brands?
sugar.
Okay, maybe. What else can you think of?
Mm, what else? No, I cannot recall right
It's
now.
okay. I think
As I know,
you and I are in the same boat then. We are both clueless about these things. Great.
yeah, maybe. And I think I don't buy a lot of things, and that's why I think in these 2 years, I actually forgot buying things, especially these makeup
Oh
products.
yeah.
They're not going out, so why like buying and keeping it at home and waiting for the expiry date? So it's better
Yeah.
to not buy things. Yeah.
Why should I buy them when I'm not going to use them?
Why should I? Okay. Why should I buy?
Why should I buy them if I'm not going to use them? Yes, I think this complaint I've heard from my wife, a lot of my friends also. They keep telling me that, oh my God, we don't have occasions. All of our products are expiring. They're just getting
Yeah,
spoiled. They're just
exactly.
sitting in the cupboard. And my wife has the same thing because when we got married, she was gifted a lot of makeup products and a lot of things that have been sitting in the cupboard for the last 2 years. And she's a teacher, and earlier she would wear this makeup and go to school as a teacher. So all of these products would get utilized perfectly. Like there wasn't a single product of hers that would expire because she would end up using everything. But
Yeah.
now it's come to a point where she has like, I'm not even going to guess how many products she has, but she has a lot of products. And she said that these are all getting wasted. So the other day I was telling her that, hey, let me gift you something, let me gift you like a product, and I wanted to make sure I don't get it wrong because sometimes they can be expensive and I don't want to
Yeah.
get the wrong thing. And then she's like, okay, I'm not going to use it, that's useless. So I just took her, I said, why don't you just buy something, select something, I'll buy it for you. And then I took her to one of these stores, I think it was Huda or something like Sephora, I think, if I'm not wrong, one of these brands. Have you heard of these brands?
Yes, I heard about this brand. So yeah.
Okay. So I took her to one of these, and I didn't tell her I was going to surprise her. So I just told her, okay, fine, we'll just roam around. So she tried a couple of products, and I was like, cool, get it, I'll buy it for you. Like I was just surprising her. And she's like, no, I would never buy these products. And I'm like, it's not like a budget thing. Like you can just buy it. And she said, sometimes with girls, it's not about the budget or the brand. It's about how it reacts to your skin, right? And
Exactly.
that
Yeah.
time I was like, oh my God, I never thought about that because, these are chemicals and they may affect your skin and they may like increase your acne or increase your oiliness of the skin. And I was like, oh my God, this is so complicated. I would never be able to handle this, like to calculate and find out what works. And if it's not reacting with your skin, then the shade color is not good enough. If the shade color is good enough, then you know for a fact that like it's very difficult to find the perfect product. I understood that delicate balance that day. And I was just like, oh my God, this is so complicated. I just wanted to buy you a gift. It's so simple.
Like buy things for yourself. That's better. And the worst thing is that every brand like doesn't suit on each person, or
Exactly.
that's the worst thing. And maybe that is the reason I don't know a lot of brands name, because I don't like to do experiments when it comes to makeup products. I really don't. And I think I we should not, because it would not be good for us. That's why.
Yeah. One correction. Don't say I would not like to do experiments. That do is unnecessary. I wouldn't like to experiment with my skin, or I wouldn't like to experiment with these products. Okay.
Okay, so I wouldn't like to experiment.
Yes. You don't say, I would like to do running. No, you say I would like to run more, or I would like to start running. right? Because running is an action in itself.
Yeah.
So you do, and that action word doesn't make sense. So we'll just say, I wouldn't like to experiment. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. What else? Let's find some interesting questions now. Do you have any questions about makeup? Do you have any controversial points of view that you want to share with people?
Okay. So, like, what's your opinion about makeup? Like, do you like people or
You can just say it. It's okay. Do I like girls with a lot of makeup? Is that what your
yeah, like
question is?
do you like girls or do you like people with makeup or you just don't like it? So
I like
basically, what's your
girls.
opinion?
That is true. You just asked me, do I like girls? Yes, I like girls.
See, I cannot ask you directly, do you like girls in makeup? It doesn't
Yeah, you can.
work.
Why not? It's not offensive. It's fine. You can completely ask me that. But in my opinion, yeah, in my opinion, I think I personally like it when people don't apply those heavy coats of makeup, like, you know, because after a while it looks very cakey and it looks literally, like, I've seen people wear, people like girls and guys both wear like makeup where their face looks white, and then I can see that their neck or their hands are not matching the shade, and I know it just looks fake,
Oh my
right?
God.
And I don't mean to be like, I don't mean to offend anyone, but my point is, like, I personally don't like it. I'm more into like a natural makeup kind of look. Again, I don't know a lot about it, so maybe like just a foundation or an eyeliner and a lipstick, and that's it. You know, I don't know. I don't believe in, like, even myself, I don't believe in portraying myself in a weird or like a grandiose. Do you know what grandiose means?
No.
Let me just type. Grandiose. Grandiose means in a big, grand manner. You know how when you look at actors, they are very grandiose because they'll come in
Yeah.
like with their chin up and their chest puffed, and they're like, yes, I'm so good, I'm so great, like, you know,
Oh yeah,
in a
yeah,
grand
yeah.
manner, you know. So I personally don't like, you know, being fake and being you know, pricey. I'm sure you know what pricey means, right? Like have an attitude or something like that. I don't believe in all these things. So when earlier, when I used to live in a different city, I used to meet a lot of people. When I was single, I mean, I used to meet a lot of people, and when I used to get that vibe from them, that, hey, who are you? Don't talk to me. Like, you know, I'm so good. And I would just feel like, why are you like this? Like, it's
Yeah,
fine
people.
if you
Yeah,
go on.
please go on.
I was going to say, it's okay if you achieved a lot of things in life, but that doesn't make other people smaller or like, you know, anything like that. Maybe in your own field, you must be like a big deal, but when I'm meeting you as a stranger, you can't pretend to be like, I don't know. Maybe we shouldn't talk about this. We should talk about something else. What's your
I
point
think
of view on makeup?
okay. So what I understood is you like minimal makeup and you don't
Like a
like
natural
make.
look.
Yeah, in a natural look. It shouldn't be like makeover. Your that people wouldn't like identify that okay you are the person. They would take some time to realize that okay she's my friend only. So it
No, no,
shouldn't be
I
like
don't think anyone does that. But I get what you're trying
but
to say.
trust me, it happens. Like my sister has shown a lot of pictures, and I was like, oh my god, she's the same. And she upload. She keeps uploading on her status before a makeup and after makeup look to attract people, obviously. So like people are, I mean,
They can be
unbelievable.
completely changed with this. Yeah,
Yes, completely changed, and I think that is not required all the time because we should be happy.
that's okay. No, it's fine. Okay, I'll just say something. They should be happy with who they are. I understand that. But I feel like makeup stems from like an insecurity. Like as a guy, if like, I feel like in India, if guys were allowed to apply makeup, I think most guys would do it because they're insecure about something or the other, right? Like I would probably try to cover my dark spots. Like with like some sort of cream, whether it's BB cream or just a small coat of foundation. I don't know how to do it. I'm just saying I would try to do it. Okay. So makeup started off, I'm assuming, again, I don't know if this is an actual fact, but it started because people had insecurities. They wanted to look their best when they were,
Yeah.
making an impression. So I think guys have a lot of insecurities about their looks, and different guys have different insecurities, whether it's their body or their face. But I think makeup would make guys feel better if they were allowed to do it. I mean, it's not that they're not allowed now, but it's considered weird, at least in India, because we have like
Yeah, actually,
skin
I
tone
also feel
issues.
it's weird. Have you ever applied makeup on your face?
Um, Not like for myself, but obviously when you're in school for these plays and when you're
No,
portraying a
that's fine.
character,
That's
yeah.
fine.
Other
But
than that, not really. Like maybe like if I'm going out and I know I'm meeting friends and we're going to take pictures or I'm going to a party, I would like just put a little powder. That's it, just to make sure my skin is not oily or something. But that's
on
about
your
it.
wedding day,
Sorry.
on your wedding day,
On my wedding day, you won't believe it. On the day, my friends were telling me that what is wrong with you? You look so dead, because I hadn't slept for 6 days.
okay.
Like I had slept like 2 or 3 hours every day for 6 days.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
was looking so tired. My eyes were like so, they were just looking drained. Okay. And my mom was like, why don't you just put some makeup? And I'm like, see, there's no point because we live in India and it's so hot. By the time I reach the venue, it's going to melt off and
Yeah.
then it's going to look weirder. And
It
it's,
won't look good then. Yes,
yeah. And,
absolutely.
it just didn't make sense. Plus, when you're at the venue, like, when we say Bharat and all, I would be sitting in the, not heat, but in the, under the direct sun. So again, after 20, every 20 minutes, I can't go for a touch up. I'm not going to do that.
Exactly.
I wanted to keep it natural anyway. So I just washed my face a couple of times. I put a little powder when I was leaving the house, and that's about it.
But anyways, I think you are looking good in your wedding pictures, so it's fine.
Because they were taken from far away. That's why there were no close ups.
It's fine. Uh, what do you think? Like, okay, sorry, I'm not asking you. I'm trying to explain you. Makeup is something like you talk about insecurities, right?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, you talk about insecurities, guys. No, girls also has insecurities, and I think makeup can overcome those. At the same time, like when you have a lot of makeup on your face, it is bit of embarrassment, or you always be little cautious or not that confident. So makeup has advantages and disadvantages both. I mean,
Yeah,
if you apply a lot of makeup, it will sometimes get you into
backfire.
the trouble. Yeah, backfire or get you into the trouble, because sometimes you're not able to handle yourself with that high makeup or with that um lot of makeup.
You have to be very cautious.
Yeah,
I have to stay
exactly.
away from food. I can't have any water splashing on my face. I understand what you're saying. Yeah. But I see a lot of people who on a daily basis, like daily basis, I mean, whenever they get out of the house or whenever they meet other people, they love like putting heavy coats of makeup. Again, I don't know if I'm using the correct terms. I'm sorry if
Maybe.
I am using the incorrect
No, it's
terms,
fine.
but you get my
Even I don't
point.
know.
Heavy makeup, right? And
Yeah.
they feel comfortable with that, right? So I personally believe makeup is an enabler as well. It enables you to feel better about yourself, be more confident, make a better impression in front of people that you may or may not like. That's completely different.
Exactly. Yeah. Couldn't agree more, because being a girl, I can like relate with this. When I apply a bit lipstick or something like that, minimal makeup, I feel much confident or more confident.
Much more
More confident.
confident.
Should not be much. Much more confident. So yeah, I think it's good. It's good all the time when you are able to carry it properly. But if you're not, then it's a problem. But I think makeup is good thing. Come on, it enhances your looks all the time and it attracts other people. So yeah.
Now that we live in the age of social media, do you think there are advantages and disadvantages to meeting people who apply a lot of makeup? Do you know what the term catfish means?
Okay, it's very funny because in pictures you look too good, and when you meet person personally, it shouldn't be like, oh my god, you are the same person. So it shouldn't be
You're a
like that.
completely different
So
person.
sorry.
You look like a completely different person. Yes.
Exactly. So social media, and there are lots of apps like Snapchat and like B612 and so many apps. So these apps are like always, you don't need to apply makeup, and you can just use
Oh,
those apps to
the filters.
filters. Yeah,
Yeah. So
filters.
this is what we call catfish. Okay. Catfish is
Catfish.
basically when you either pretend to be someone else completely, or you put like so much makeup, or you look completely different in your pictures, but when they meet you, you're like, are you the same person? So I can probably catfish people with my beard and without my beard. That's how it is, right? Because I remember once, like when I had shaved and I came for a session, one of the learners was like, but I booked a session with Divyam, and I'm like, hello, I'm Divyam. Like, what is it?
Oh my god, this is
Because
so
they couldn't
funny.
recognize me, like because they've seen, either they saw my videos or whatever it was. But this is what catfish basically means. Okay. Arushi, if the session ends, just reminding you, I have given you your corrections while we were speaking. So
Yes,
there are
yes.
there's no feedback pending. Okay.